Okay, hello everyone, welcome to GMPGL. This is the lower bracket final. And we're going to have a best of one between Titan and Team Impervious. Titan is, of course, a Malaysian team, previously known as Orange, though they have had Mushi abandon the team. No, he left the team to go to DK, and they have replaced him with Ice, but at the moment they're going to be using the stand-in El Hiver. And Team Impervious is a Singaporean team. They were knocked down to the lower bracket by their fellow Singaporean team of First Departure. So if they win this game, they're going to be fighting their buddies yet again, but I'm going to have to see how this goes because obviously Titan is one of the strongest teams.
10 seconds.
Well, they were one of the strongest teams in the world, coming third at the International.
5 seconds
but
remaining.
they don't have Mushi anymore, so we'll have to see how it goes. And looking at the picks and bans already, they're going very, very quickly. Titan banning out Nyx Assassin and Naga. Impervious banning out solo mid-heroes with the Obsidian Destroyer and the Batrider. This is going to be the first pick up for Titan, so both of these teams typically play quite aggressive. They go for roaming supports normally, at least. Roaming supports and a bit of ganking, that sort of style. And usually quite a lot of teamfight emphasis. I've seen Titan go for a couple of wombo combos, so maybe you're going to see them go for that again. Impervious normally go for, well, honestly, a pretty aggressive
10 seconds
lineup. I've seen them aggressive tri lane multiple times. Ninja Boogie loving to play, carries that can come online quite early into the game. Things like the Gyrocopter, Priestess of the Moon a couple of times, Lifestealer, he's another one that he loves to play. Wraith Blue in the offlane normally goes for kind of a teamfight initiation type hero, something like a Darkseer, though occasionally he does go for split pushes, or Timbersaw, though occasionally he does go for split pushes like the Silbear, and just kind of farms a whole bunch. And they really do like to pick up that Chen as well. I can't remember if it's No Woman No Cry or Kyo who plays the Chen, but they love the Chen. And Chibi in the mid lane normally plays a kind of semi-carry, something that can come online at around about level 6 and then just start ganking a whole bunch. He loves to get kills, and he loves his Nyx Assassin mid, but unfortunately that's been banned out, so sad day for him. Okay.
10 seconds remaining.
Just pulling up things, and I am solo casting tonight. I apologise. Zero was to be co-casting with me, but he disappeared at the last second because this game was delayed for 40 minutes. So that sucks, but I'll just have to do it alone. Yay. And what else are they looking at banning out and picking up? So like I said, Titan usually go for, a semi-aggressive tri-lane, usually just with kind of roaming supports and just chucking, Elder Titan, something like that in the off-lane. They do like to pick up heroes like Dragon Knight. They have been kind of swapping around who plays what. Sometimes they've got Ohio playing the carry, sometimes they've got KYXY playing the carry. And I'm kind of interested to see what they do with El Hiver, but since they did pick up Ice normally plays support. I think it was Ice. God, everyone's gonna kill me if I get it wrong. All the Malaysian teams swap their main players around so much.
5 seconds remaining.
But yeah, the kind of problem they've had at the moment is they haven't really got kind of a core player who can play carry as well as mid, and KYXY is the only one who can do that, so he's swapping around a lot, and then they have, switching between Ohio playing carry or Ohio playing mid, and we'll have to see what they do this game. Last night we saw them play Ohio mid as Shadow Fiend, and then we saw Ohio playing carry, and KYXY was playing carry, and yeah. It's a whole bunch of confusing mess, but hopefully they kind of get themselves sorted out, and I think once they do, they will be a very strong team. And I don't know much about El Hiver. I haven't been able to find any information on him, so I don't know if that's like a Smurf account or something, but we'll have to see what he goes for, if he's going to play support or if he's going to play carry. Is it Winter?
El Hiver is Winter.
Oh, it's Winter? Okay. I couldn't find out who it was. It was like, wouldn't let me look at their profile and stuff, so I just gave up. Okay. Winter. So does Winter play? He's a support player, isn't he?
Yeah.
I like that. They've replaced Ice with Winter. Is there a reason why Malaysian and Asian teams like to have like Burning and Ice and Ice and Winter?
10 seconds remaining.
They're all themed around heat. Must be a Chinese thing.
5 seconds
anyway,
remaining.
Timbersaw being banned out, a lot of Titan Puck. So Titan are just now banning out those teamfight heroes. They've got the Darkseer, so maybe they've got their own idea for a wombo combo. Like I said, they have been picking up quite a few wombo combos and going for Sand King, those sorts of heroes to play. Just aiming on teamfight dominance. But banning out the Puck and the Elder Titan, they might just not want to deal with it. Maybe you're going to see them pick up something like Queen of Pain to go mid. KYXY plays it. Okay, Queen of Pain. Nothing to complain about there. They've got the Darkseid to go on the off lane. Maybe Weaver as their carry. Weaver has not been banned out yet, and Weaver can kind of run circles. I mean, I don't think he's been banned out, no. Weaver can kind of run circles around that lifestealer, and they are fond of him, so we might see them go for the Weaver to be kind of the trailing farmer. He goes quite well with the Visage, a lot of nuking damage, being able to come from Visage and Weaver able to do the damage, but they're going to go for the Alchemist carry. So a bit of negative armor, and in the late game Alchemist can go head to head against a lifesteal. It really depends on who gets a basher first and gets more bashes, just because they can kind of boop each other and a whole bunch of bashes. But I mean, it's kind of a tie even because of course lifestealer does do his damage based on the max health, and because Alchemist has his ultimate making his max health get higher, lifestealer gets extra damage. So it's kind of like either can win, it really depends on the farm and items, but Alchemist can come online early because he's got the Grivel's Greed to farm up. So, have to see. Someone's car alarm is going on from outside. Anyway, Storm Spirit is going to be the pickup for Team Impervious, so probably going to be Chibi playing that. Ninja Boogie normally likes to play, well, he's probably going to play Lifestealer, so Storm Spirit going to be the pickup for Chibi most likely in the mid lane, and that's going to be, like I said, really aggressive ganking combo. Pretty much, I would assume, about 10 to 15 minute mark, Storm Spirit and Lifestealer just going to be ganking everyone. Chibi and Ninja Boogie usually like to get a lot of kills, so that's going to be their lineup strategy, and probably Chen and Rubik just going to be, doing a bit of ganking and then pushing down towers when they get the opportunity to. And Titan, thinking about the next pickup. Like I said, maybe something like a Sand King, that there will be a lot of melee. They could even go for something like a THD, just give themselves a little bit more AoE and a nice AoE, kind of disable, but they might need some just solid lockdown, something to take the Storm Spirit down. So Nyx Assassin's been banned out. Could they go for Lion? Lion? Could be a Lion mid, actually. Lion was the kind of traditional mid about like 3 years ago. He used to be kind of the ultimate counter to Storm Spirit. It's back in the olden days when Dai used to play Storm Spirit all the time, and people would just pick up Lion to counter him, because as soon as he hits level 6, Lion can basically instantly kill that Storm, and he can just use the Spike Carapace to harass the Storm Spirit out of lane, since he can... Spike Carapace, what am I talking about? Earth Spike. I knew it had a spike in it. Earth Spike to stun the creep wave and harass that Storm out of lane. Does a lot of damage, so... it does a lot of damage. So they might be running the Lion in mid, though they might just put him as a support, going with Visage. I kind of want to see Lion mid. I think that's a lot more exciting than Lion support, because I think Lion, since he's been changed, he's a really level dependent support. Well, level dependent hero in general. If he doesn't get a fast level 6, his ultimate just kind of, I don't want to say scales off, but he needs to get, fast level and then fast level 16. And as a support, he's not going to get those levels, and if you're just going to get, some kind of nuking stunner, it's better to go for maybe a Lina, whose ultimate has a lower cooldown. But Lion, as a support, he's okay. We've seen it done a couple of times. Usually he pulls a bit, smokes up, and then goes for some ganks, so that might be their aim. It's really going to depend on what their last pickup is, and we can see Team Impervious possibly aren't sure if that Lion's going to be a support or a mid-hero either. So they could ban out a mid-hero that can, counteract the Storm, maybe a Queen of Pain, or they could ban out a support that they don't want to verse. And they're going to ban out the Queen of Pain, so they think that Lion's a support, which he probably is, because Lion mid isn't very popular. I hope it's a Lion mid, I really do. But I guess we'll see, depending on what Titan decides to pick up last. And for the last ban out, Team Impervious need an offlaner. Like I said, I see Wraith Blue play the Syllabear a lot, so maybe going to ban that one out. But he could go for... What else can he go for? In the offlane that Wraith Blue plays. What does he play? Oh, Nature's Prophet. Yeah, that's a hero that he plays sometimes, so ban out Nature's Prophet, that would make sense. Most of the kind of core ones are banned off. The Darkseid's been picked up, Timbersaur's banned, Elder Titan's banned. Maybe going to see him go for Weaver in the offlane. Weaver still is being completely ignored this game. And it wouldn't be a bad pickup, though they do kind of need a little bit more team fight. They've got basically no AoE on the side of Impervious now. So that might be kind of their thought at the moment. A little bit more AoE and lockdown. Maybe something like a Tide Hunter even. Tide Hunter can kind of rotate into the jungle if he needs to. And just get some farm up there.
Reserve time.
They have got that not wombo combo, but they've got the lifesteal and the storm who are going to be able to combo together quite well. Storm Spirit just zipping with lifesteal jumping out, so that might just be their plan, is just, you know, pick off the Lion, pick off the Alchemist before the team fight even begins. And then who needs AoE when you've got that combo there? Instant kill. And the kind of flaw with their draft at the moment is they...
10 seconds remaining.
Well, Team Impervious doesn't have any AoE. They've just... Can you think of who they could pick up? Bounty Hunter. Well, it's not AoE, but it's going to help out quite a lot.
Team pick.
That Bounty Hunter's just going to have to watch out, because that Lion is... as a support, he's not going to be able to get any experience. He's just going to have to be roaming around, trying to help out with ganks, and he can't solo against the Darkseer. Darkseer beats a Bounty Hunter, just because of that Iron Shell, so... Team Impervious can't really run an aggressive tri-lane. Well, they could. They very well might, but... regardless, Bounty Hunter's going to be at a disadvantage, at least until he hits level 6.
10 seconds remaining.
But when he hits level 6, that's going to be just the ganking combo, those 3
5
cores.
seconds
Bounty Hunter track, followed up by Storm Spirit running in and instantly killing someone, and bam, there's a free kill for them.
Reserve time.
And Titan, last pick, like I said, depends on if Lion is a support or the mid hero. If Lion's the mid, going to pick up a support. Maybe something like the Lena, just for like ultimate nuking combo, but maybe something like a THD for a bit more pushing, less rack even. Some nice AoE to combo with the Darkseer. If Lion's a support, they're going to get a mid hero. Queen of Pain's been banned out, Puck's been banned out. Could go for something like a Magnus even, just to give themselves even more AoE. That'd be quite mean. That Magnus plus you know, Darkseer vacuum into Magnus ult is enough to wipe up, well, most team fights, especially because Team Impervious have got virtually no AoE. Team Impervious are relying on pickoffs. So that does kind of mean the Titan need an ability to push and take towers, because if Impervious are going to be going for... they're going for TA, so fair enough. Impervious are going for team fights, Impervious are going for pickoffs, then Team Titan should go for team fights and pushing down towers, not really giving Impervious the opportunity to snowball, because if Team Impervious snowball when they've got a Storm Spirit, when they've got a Lifesteal, and when they've got a Bounty Hunter, I mean, those track kills are just going to boost their GPM just completely insane out of the game type boosting it. So Titan have really got to watch out for that. But in mid lane, KYXY versus... oh, actually, it's Ninja Boogie playing the Storm Spirit. Wow. When did that happen? When did they swap the roles around? Please help me, Shure. Or you AFK'd, whatever. AFK on me, then I don't even care, whatever. Shrey is like my resident, knows everything about Singapore
10 seconds
teams.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
But alright, looking at the lineups, actually no, I'll go through the plays first and then I'll go through the lineups. But on the side of Impervious, we've got Chibi playing the Lifestealer. Like I said, I wasn't expecting that. Normally he plays the mid hero, but
Prepare for
I guess I need a bit of Sorcery around. Wraith Blue is going to be on the Bounty Hunter, Ninja Boogie on the Storm Spirit, Kyo are going to be playing the Rubik, and No Woman No Cry on the Chen. On the side of Titan, we've got Extinct on the Visage. Net is going to be playing the Lion, KYXY on the Templar Assassin, Winter is going to be playing the Darkseer, and Ohio is going to be on the Alchemist. So it looks like Ohio will be playing the carry this game. Winter's actually going to be on the offlane. So, I mean, Shure just told me that normally Winter is a support, but I guess they're just sticking him in the offlane because they want to, you know, why not? And they will be running an aggressive trial lane, it looks like, so already warding out the jungle, just try and, you know, delay Chen. Aggressive sentries to block the pull camp, and they want to contest this farm that Chibi's going to be getting. You can see, well, maybe they aren't. Maybe they're going to be rotating top. Maybe they just wanted to shut down the Chen. What's interesting then that they decided to run... I was just trying to find the sentries. It's interesting they ran as 5, but I guess they want to give Winter the best start available, running him against that tri lane. It is a decent tri lane, but even with the Darkseer, they're probably just going to be able to push the towers down very, very quickly. I mean, with the Chen, not going to have a problem just rotating, pushing the lane up. They are going to deward and maybe not find the sentry, but they might not know that the sentry is just hiding in there, so that's going to stop Chen from summoning his creeps. Not summoning, but, you know, finding his creeps. Yeah, he can't see that. That's a sneaky little ward. And their other sentry missed the pool camp sentry as well, so very nice warding there by Titan. That's going to completely deny them, well, farming on this whole three whole camps in the jungle. That's really well done. And now the only camp that Chen's got to farm is this one and this one. So he's just going to have to be running back and forth between those two, which is really going to delay his pushing, because if he doesn't get good creeps in this camp, nothing he can do. So that's very nicely done. Rayflu on the top lane, he's not going to get that much farm. Probably going to spend some time just harassing Winter out, because he does see Winter there in the jungle, and I think Winter sees him as well. That's so sneaky. And if he can steal some of that farm, which he will be trying to do but not going to be able to, it does mean that he's going to be able to get some, you know, some valuable experience, which he's not going to get too much of an opportunity to do at top lane. They picked up Dust level 1. Net already popped that just to force the Rayflu out of lane. And I mean, the killing potential in this lane is very, very good. There we go, just stealing some last hits. And Rayflu's aim essentially is just going to be hit level 6 as fast as possible and help out with ganking. KYX in the mid lane. Going to be a Storm Spirit versus the Templar Assassin. So I would say it's a pretty even lane. I mean, you can see KYX has just got free ability to harass on this Storm Spirit using the side blades, which she has picked up. She's going to be fine, you know, she's not going to find any room because Rayflu's there being very annoying and stealing it, but if she can get the runes, she should be okay. The biggest problem with TA after her nerf was that her refraction started costing 100 mana, where previously I think it cost 60. So it's very hard for her to kind of spam it, whereas Storm Spirit, all of his spells, very low mana cost, only 70 for that, compared to a 468 mana pool. So KYXY going to be forced to use the Courier to Bottle Crow, since Rayflu, you know, he's got nothing better to do. He's just going to be camping the runes and forcing KYXY out of lane.
Denied.
But good harassment coming out there. And I mean, looking at the CS, pretty even, 14 to 1 compared to 12 to 2. It's pretty much what you'd expect from that lane. And Winter just farming up. Rayflu still not doing too hot. And when you consider the power of an off-lane Darkseer compared to an off-lane Bounty Hunter, this is the big difference. Bounty Hunter can go into the jungle and he can farm. There's nothing Rayflu can do apart from try and steal some creeps and possibly die for it because they have got that dust already. And that's pretty much the biggest problem. With having... Oh, there you go. Hey, now that you're there, can you tell me, since when does Ninja Boogie play mid? I thought Chibi was always the mid player.
To me.
Hello?
I don't know, it's the first time I've seen them swap around outside of scrims also.
Okay. I was really confused, but you weren't here to tell me what's going on, so I guess I've just gone crazy. Well, there we go. So they're just trying out new things. I don't know if I agree. I mean, Ninja Boogie, he's always just been a farming player. He used to be in Duskbin, which was a Filipino team before he moved to Singapore to play competitively. And, I mean, in Duskbin, he was always the farmer, and that's what Ninja Boogie does. He just plays a farmer. So, I mean, Chibi, of course, is more than competent at playing a carry. He can do anything he wants. He's amazing.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But, yeah, I don't know. Interesting to see Ninja Boogie in the mid lane, and I am interested to see how he does. If he does manage to get some ganks off, there should be good communication coming out between Ninja Boogie and Chibi. But whether or not this is going to be able to translate well into good ganks will be another question. And man, look at that damage. He just gets harassed down, 100 damage per hit, and it's just from the denies there. Very, very painful. Anyway, Net, Extinct just farming in the jungle, and look at the hero levels. I mean, Bounty Hunter is still level 1. That's the big problem with having Bounty Hunter in the offlane. There's no way for him to get experience. Darkseer is rotating to the jungle level 5. Now he can come back down to the lane and defend when Impervious go for a push. And what can a Darkseer do? He can just hope that they push the lane forward, which they're not really doing because they're using the pool camps constantly to keep the farm up on the supports. And probably we're going to see Rayflu rotate pretty soon. I mean, he will too if he's lucky.
Dire's bottom tower
Maybe,
is under
hopefully,
attack.
but it's quite difficult. Yeah, he's going to hit level 2 finally. But only 5 minutes into the game, a bounty hunter being level 2 is not exactly what you want. You want him to hit level 6 as fast as possible so he can go ganking. And when you consider the farm, I mean, it's only a minor difference, but is he going for a Midas? Yeah, he is going for a Midas, so Ohio's farm is just going to be snowballing. He's picked up his Midas already, he just needs to use a courier to get it, which is kind of hard when KYX was bottle crowing, but he will get used to it eventually. I mean, you can pair that with Lifestealer, who went for the face boots first, so he's going to be helping out in teamfights a lot more. Ohio's farm is just going to snowball, and they really need that track to keep up. I mean, Bounty Hunter is a good kind of counter pick. Oh, actually, Neck going to get initiated on top lane. Nice stun coming out to Ninja Boogie. He's trying to run away, but he is going to get pulled in with that electric Vertox. In it comes KYXY. Melted going to be going off. Ninja Boogie, though, just going to have to run away, and Wraith Blue is there. Just walking past. Saying hello. But, yeah, I mean, Bounty Hunter's an okay kind of, I wouldn't say counter pick, but, well, I guess people pick up Bounty Hunter when the enemy team has got an Alchemist just to keep up and farm, because the track gold is comparable. Well, it's comparable if you can get the kills with Griefless Greed. Oh, actually, mid lane, Wraith Blue going to get initiated on, and this is going to be the first blood going the way of Lion. Net taking that last hit, just Dust Beam pop, the Iron Shell on KYXY doing so much damage, and there we go, Wraith Blue level 3, but he died, giving away the first blood to the support Lion for that. And Lion now, Flying Courier's already up, he's going to be able to afford something like a magic wand, get some more wards up, get a smoke up maybe, go do a bit of ganking, helping out even more, and the experience in Lion is very important because, like I said, he's an experienced dependent support. But yeah, no track on Bounty Hunter is very, very bad because they need that track to keep up with farming with Ohio, who has got the head of Midas 50 CS, already on 900 gold, and I mean that's compared to face boots and 1.5k gold, and now on shipping in. Looks like they will be taking that bot tower if they can, but at the same time Ohio is kind of pressuring the top lane as well. Ohio obviously can't push as fast as a Chen. She's just going to get the last in the tower, but there's nothing a Bounty Hunter can do to defend. I mean, we can see him throwing out the Shuriken toss just to try and get some last hits and push them back, but Ohio can just pop his ultimate, the Acid Spray going down, and the tower's going to fall very, very quickly. And now we see a bit of grouping up, Smoke Gang coming out from Impervious, No Woman, No Crying, Kyo, smoked up behind Ninja Boogie, but there's nobody really there to kind of initiate on him. And KYXY looks like he's going for a utility style just move speed build, picking up a Bracer, maybe going to build that into a Drums. So maybe we're going to see the, let's go on Tread. So kind of interesting build, I guess, because Ohio is going for the full-on, I'm going to be farming all game build, picking up that Midas, well not farming all game, but you know, he wants to come online at around about the 20 to 25 minute mark, picking up the Midas for the extra experience and gold. KYXY probably is going to be forced to play a little bit more of an earlier game, and actually on top lane, Wraith Blue just getting harassed down by X. They do have Dust, but in comes Q. Q going to use that Telekinesis. Dust is going to be popped onto Wraith Blue, and he's going to be the target of choice. Wraith Blue is going to drop down now, but Centaur coming in from No Woman No Cry, going to get the stun off on Ohio, and Ohio is going to drop down now. Extinct trying to take down Q as he can. In comes KYX with Regeneration Rune popped. He's going to be able to one hit down Q. Q is going to fall, and that's going to be a 2-for-1 trade. Wraith Blue on the Bounty Hunter, and Q on that Rubik in exchange for Ohio on the carry. Now they're just going to be diving in. Ninja Boogie is very low on mana. He's got enough for, what, one spell maybe? And KYXY is just chasing him down. Iron Shell is on him, but he's going to be able to get away. And in comes Chibi. Chibi coming down. This is a, what, 4v2 fight on the top lane? 5v2? KYXY almost taking down Chibi, but he does get pulled in by Storm Spirit. And then gets sent back to base by Chen, and now Winter forced to run away. He's got Surge up in 2 seconds, so he should be fine. Chibi really wants the kill, and actually rotation's coming back in from Storm Spirit because he was sent back to base. He's still got that TP up. He's going to be coming forward. Going to get the Electric Vortex on Winter. Winter has got 4 heroes around him, and he's going to fall. He just says bye-bye. CS score is 3-3 at the moment. Last hits, Chibi is ahead by 3, but net worth, of course, with that Midas. With the level 2 in Grievous Greed, Ohio is not worried at all, he's doing A-OK. And of course the tower has gone down, whereas there's no tower down yet for the side of Titan, so At the moment, Ohio is out farming Chibi. Actually, in mid lane, we're going to see initiation on KYX, but Rape is coming in. He's not quite level 6, but it doesn't really matter. Ninja Boogie can be running in, but they don't have enough damage to take KYXY down with the refraction on. They don't have any real damage over time. And a Sentry Ward is going to be dropped in middle. We'll spot that ward out when they go uphill, but at the moment they haven't seen it. And now it looks like Titan just going to rotate to the top lane, trying to get a push on this top tower down. They've got the Visage Familiar, so a lot of damage going to be coming out. And with the refraction from KYXY, the tower is going to fall in a matter of seconds. But Wraith Blue he hasn't hit level 5, sorry, level 6 quite yet, so still no track hold going to be coming out for Impervious. I mean, this is not going their way. I think their plan really was to get Wraith Blue level 6 quicker than this, but unfortunately, not much else they can do.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Kyo just with general support items. Shadowblade picked up on the Alchemist. And looking at the gold, it is going in favour of Titan. Around about 2,500 at the moment. Experience around about 3,000. And they do kind of want to get a kill on top lane if they can. Wraith Blue, they're going to be rotating to the mid lane. They want to maybe take down KYXY or take down that mid tower. Ninja Boogie will be running in. Going to get the electric vortex. Refraction is placed. But so many heroes that track telekinesis, but KYXY might actually be able to make it away. He's going to turn around, take down Ninja Boogie, 2 hits, and Ninja Boogie is gone. Now, No Woman, No Cry, and Q are on the run. Not enough damage to take him down.
Your death.
And Bounty Hunter just falls back to base as well. So, attempted track gold kill, the first one of the game. Turn around, and Ninja Boogie actually dropped off for that.
Middle tower is under attack.
And our mid tower is going to fall.
Tower has fallen.
So what can Impervious do at this point? I mean, they really need to make use of the Lifestealer Bomb. Have Chibi jump inside of Ninja Boogie and then go for a bit of a gank. And I don't know how well putting Ninja Boogie on the mid lane is actually working out this game. I think that Chibi's a much stronger player in the mid lane, but he is farming quite well. Phase Boot's going to be going for that armor. Got the drum up already. But he has to watch out because there's 5 heroes now rotating down to bot lane and he's all alone. And they do actually have sight of him. There's a ward popped in there, so they do see him walking into the trees here. Has he got a TP? He has got a TP, so if he needs to, he can TP out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They know. Oh, they didn't actually see when. How did they not see? No, they know he's in here. There we go. They're pinging him out now. Rotation's coming in now from Wraith Blue though. KOXY with the Iron Shell on him. They're just going to be backing up. He's got a haste rune, so he's going to be able to run away very quickly. And Visage Familiar is just going to be stunning out, saving the day there. Chen is smoked up behind. But Titan playing as 5, they're just going to be backing out. And that's kind of what I was saying about the weakness in Impervious's lineup is that they need to get the pick-offs. They're relying completely, well not completely, but at 90% relying on the track gold. Because without that track gold, Ohio with his Midas and Shadowblade up now, he's just going to be snowballing forward and just completely out-farming Chibi. It doesn't matter how fast Chibi farms, Alchemist will always farm faster. Actually, going to see another initiation going off in KYX, in comes Ninja Boogie, but he just instantly gets nuked down. Extinct taking the last hit. Net will fall for this. One track kill going their way, but now Chibi's in a little bit of trouble. He's forced to back out. Kyo steals Unstable Concoction. Oh jeez, that's terrifying. Anyway, Ohio charging up his stun. He wants to catch sight of someone, but he's just going to stun himself. And Wraith Blue and Kyo just hiding behind the tower are just going to back
Radiant's
off.
middle tower is under attack.
But yet again, not another good trade for Impervious. They lost the Storm Spirit in exchange for a Lion. It was a track kill, so that is very important for them, but ultimately I don't know if it's the best. And Wraith Blue with the lifesteal inside of him, they want to make a play on KYX, so track is going to be going off. KYX popping that refraction, they're going to find a DD rune, so maybe this is not the best fight to make. But no, Storm Spirit's going to go straight in onto Extinct. Dust is going to be popped. Lifesteal popping out. There's going to be another trap kill. And no, KYX going to be popping that DD rune, turning around, killing off the Bounty Hunter. KYX right now got support from Net, but the Visage Familiar's actually blocked his track. He's trying to take down Ninja Boogie, and now he's in. Nope, actually, those Visage Familiars doing huge damage onto Q. Q might be in trouble. Stun coming out from Net onto Chibi. Chibi turning around, popping the Rage, trying to take down Net if he can. Net on 2 more hits, but he pops a wand, and nope, Chibi is going to get that last hit. But now where has he got to go? KYX with a DD and Refraction. Going to hit him down, and he's going to die, and KO going to walk away from those Visage Familiars.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
6 to 7. In a favour of Titan at the moment, but I mean the most important thing for Titan is Ohio is farming, and KYX has just been ripping up all the kills. He really did go for an early game build to give Ohio more room with the drums and the treads, and it's working for him. Maybe going to see him pick up a Yasha next. Yeah, he's gone for the Blade of Alacrity, so he'd just be going for the maximum attack speed, maximum damage, wanting to kill off as many people as he can, and ensuring that Ohio's got complete free farm and room to just keep farming.
Bottom tower is under
And
attack.
like our
Dire's
lovely
middle
stats man
tower
just
is under
noted,
attack.
5k gold and their score is 1 to 10, and I mean that's Impervious' normal strategy, is just to dominate the early game, just completely rip
Radiant's
through the early
bottom
game
tower has
and
fallen.
snowball from there, and that's what their picks are designed to do, and they haven't dominated this early game. Rapley didn't hit level 6 for ages, and actually in mid lane, Ohio going to be initiated on Kyo, who's all alone. Extinct just going to steal that last hit, and now Ninja Boogie forced to back off. He is going to find an illusion rune top, so he's going to be okay. But things are looking bleak for Impervious.
Radiant's
That's going to be the
middle
tier 2 mid
tower
tower
is under
falling.
attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Ninja Boogie now. Nope, he's going to be okay. Net actually stunning out the illusion rune. Sorry, the illusion they just won't pick up, but Winter going to get tracked. Net going to be the target of choice. He gets surged forward, gets a nice stun off onto 2, but it's not going to be enough, and now in comes KYXY dealing a lot of damage. Storm Spirit with the life steal inside of him, going to be able to get away. And actually, no, it's going to get back in. Trying to initiate onto Winter. Winter is going to get dropped down, but on the sideline, Kyo picked off by KYXY, and Ninja Boogie taking a lot of damage is going to fall now to Ohio. Chibi running for his life. He has got 2 heroes behind him. No Woman, No Cry. No mana to send him back to base. And KYXY now going to get turned around on by Chibi. Ninja Boogie buys out. They were waiting for him to overextend. That is going to be the death of KYXY. Dominating streak going the way of Chibi. But at the tower, Ray Blue diving a little bit too hard. And Ohio's just going to stun him and say, get back. Go away. Okay, and in comes the Ninja Boogie, going to be initiated onto Winter with Chibi there during the party, and that is going to be a nice pick off for them. I don't believe... no, it must have had track on him, so a good goal boost, and this is kind of what they need to do. They might be able to turn this around at this point.
Dire's middle tower is
Chibi,
under attack.
he's coming online now, got his armlet and 1.8k gold in the bank, probably going to pick up a bash next, but in comes Ohio, stun can be going on to Ninja Boogie, and he just gets nuked down instantly by Net. Net is going to be the target there for Chibi, and Chibi going to get the kill on him with No Woman, No Cry taking the last hit, but on the sideline, Extinct and picking off Ohio, not Ohio, Ray Blue with Ohio chasing down Chibi. He goes uphill, Ohio does not have vision, and he's going to be forced to armor toggle, no rage at the moment, and that's going to be the death of him. Kyo and No Woman, No Cry backing up, but that's the mech picked up on No Woman, No Cry. So they could now start turning around team fires, but the 3 cores just got picked off in exchange for what, it was just a lion, I think. Yeah, I mean,
Radiant's
I know it's a
middle
lion
tower
and a
is under
Darkseer,
attack.
but it's still not the best trade for them. And Titan just going to be taking the Roshan now. Looking at the net worth, I mean, Tibi is kind of keeping up, but Ninja Boogie is way too far behind KYXY in 7.6 compared to 4.6. And Ohio going to have that AC up very, very soon. He's got the plate mail. He's
Roshan
going to
has
have
fallen to the Dire.
the Hyperstone as soon as he wants to buy it. And Ray Blue on top lane, trying to get some farm, just going to track onto Ohio, but there's nobody there to get a pick off. Okay, and now, what are they doing? You can see the wards coming out from Impervious at the moment. They want to play a little bit more defensive. I mean, they want to play aggressive and get pickoffs if they can, but they know they need the vision defensively just in the meantime, and Titan not even bothering with wards, they're just grouping up. You don't really need wards when you're going as 5, and we're actually going to see an initiation most likely coming up now. Both teams smoked up, heading towards each other. Ninja Boogie wanting to give birth to a little next baby onto someone's head, but are they going to miss each other? Looks like their path is going to be like that, coming around to catch Ohio out. And Ray Blue at the front. Is there a gem picked up yet? Looks like, yeah, gem picked up on Extinct. So they're not gonna be able to have little Ray Blue going in first. He'll just get dropped so quickly. And they are spotted out. Well, I think they're spotted out. They must have been because they killed the creep, I think. Everyone's pinging each other. And now they're going to know that they're pushing top lane. And I mean, this is all Titan needs to do is just keep 5-manning. They've got better team fight with the Darkseer, with the stun coming out from the Alchemist and the Acid Spray. I mean, what team fight does Impervious have? They've got Storm Spirit, who can ruffle ball in. That's about it. And Track, and Lifestealer, who's a single target. Actually, we're going to be seeing the initiation going off very soon. Storm Spirit Illusion's going in. Track just going to be on Extinct, just to keep him back. And Ohio going to be popping his stun, turning around, getting onto No Woman No Cry. Nice stun coming out, hitting onto 2. Net going to be dropped down instantly. Chibi wanting to do so much damage, but he's just going to drop very, very quickly. He's so squishy, and Ohio going crazy. This wall in the middle of the fight doing a lot of damage. Ninja Boogie forced to run away, and that's a 2-for-1 trade. That Lion being the target of choice yet again. Now even Kyo going to get stunned. One hit by KYXY. That mill damage is dropping him down incredibly quickly.
From the unworthy. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
And Titan are just going to back. They're going to play it safe. Chibi's only dead for another 20 seconds. They do spot Ninja Boogie out, but they're not going to chase him. KYXY just going to keep farming. He's got 3.2k gold in the bank. Maybe going to see him go for a Desolator. Even more negative armor. They've already got the AC, they've got the Acid Spray, they've got the Meld. They're able to drop down anyone, but also might see him pick up something like a Daedalus and just go for pure damage. Just crit everyone in the face. And at the moment his options are kind of open. I don't think any item choice is going to destroy them. They can either go for a BKB. They haven't got that much lockdown. I mean, they've got the Storm Spirit, they've got the Rubik for lockdown. So he might go for the BKB just for a surety. And it looks like he's going for a Mantis, so he just wants maximum mobility and pushing. Actually, that makes sense, because at the moment they don't have that much ability to break towers. So if you can get those illusions, just drop them down with the team fights and, you know, whack onto the towers, it will definitely help them, you know, break the base, which is what they need to do. They've already got the Roshan down. Aegis is on Ohio still. Yep, he's still got the Aegis up. So now is kind of their prime time to just break the
Radiant's
base.
middle tower is under attack.
And Ohio just whacking onto the tower.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Like I said, that Manta just going to be popped to hit the tower down, and I mean, Impervious at this point, they just really did not snowball like they wanted to. Track going off onto the illusion. They're just throwing everything out. Kyo using that Fade Bolt to try and push them back. Ninja Boogie with the lifesteal inside of him. They want to go in, but the one at the front... Actually, no, they are going to go in straight onto Winter, who's going to get 4-stuffed out immediately. Chibi trying to do as much damage as he can, but the DPS coming out from KYXY is too much. Rave Flu, as well as No Woman No Cry, going to get caught into that vacuum. Nice steal of the wall, though, going to be laying down in the middle of the fight, but he doesn't manage to catch KYXY. He catches Ohio, though, but the illusion's just going to drop very quickly. Now Kyo running for his life. He's got 3 chasing after him. He's going to fall. 3 down now. 9 down for Titan. And this is going to be a Rax falling at 23 minutes into the game.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
You got any thoughts? You there, Shure?
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Their decision to swap roles was really probably the reason why they lost this game so badly.
I wonder what they were thinking. Oh, initiation going up
Probably.
midlane. Just the damage. That side blades at the vacuum, that's just huge. They're able to just destroy them all. But yeah, I agree. I don't really understand why they swapped them around.
Radiant's top
I mean, Ninja Boogie is a very strong carry player. I don't know why they'd want to put him mid.
Radiant's top
Oh well.
tower has fallen.
Thanks for doing terms of first stats.
Victory. Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Well, GG well played to both teams. Thank you, of course, to the sponsors of the GMPGL, Gigabyte, BenQ, Dota Talk, of course, and Western Digital. And this was the loser lower bracket, and Titan. Congratulations to them. They're going to be going on to a best of 5 now against First Departure. And First Departure, of course, is going to have a 1-game advantage because they're from the winner bracket or the upper bracket. But yeah, going to be best of 5 coming up next.